And here we go then, we are now in the powerhouse section of our prohibited portal, and we have a debut for someone who's not on our rankings at the moment. This is Obafemi, who I've seen clips of, not actually seen a full match as of yet, but I believe he is very, very good. He is an absolute beast powerhouse, and I've seen some of the things he did in the triple threat the other week, just launching people around like they weigh nothing. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do here against another powerhouse in the form of TNA's Alexander Hammerstone. I like Hammerstone. Obviously, I watch AEW week in, week out. I would like to have seen him there, but I do think he is much better in TNA. The problem is, right, and I'm about to shit on TNA here. I like TNA, but for me, they are so terribly booked, it's unbelievable. How do you have people like Josh Alexander and Mike Bailey and Alexander Hammerstone, Jonathan Gresham, people like that under contract, and your main event for a pay-per-view is Matt Hardy versus Moose? How does that happen? How do you have somebody incredibly over like Joe Hendry and putting him on a pre-show for a pay-per-view? There's just so much stuff that amazes me about that company that I feel like they could do so much more. They really could. But there we go. Who knows? I'm sure it will come together at some point. I'm never a fan of Moose. I never have been a fan of Moose. And I think there's just much better options there as a world champion, in my opinion. Anyway, Obafemi now working over. Obafemi definitely has the size advantage here over Alexander Hammerstone. Both of them, though, absolute brutes. Both massive powerhouses. As Hammerstone now working over the arm of Obafemi. So this is Obafemi's debut, like I said, but Hammerstone has been around. Currently 74th position for Hammerstone after a +5 from 10 matches. So he's in a pretty good position, to be honest with you. Currently sits even with Karrion Kross, Rob Van Dam, and unbelievably Andre the Giant. And Will Ospreay and Rey Fenix as well, actually. One position ahead of Triple H. As I say, the cream will always rise to the top eventually. Because there are some weird and wonderful people higher up. But they've not had many matches, I suppose, if you look at it that way. There is the pin attempt. We've got Danny Havoc, former Combat Zone Wrestling champion. Currently on +5. But he's only ever wrestled 5 times. All of those were in the St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 2023. So yeah, we'll see him move sooner or later, I suppose. I mean, who's winning for this year? I think I know who's winning. Yeah, the Big Show, of course it is, yeah. 2024 rankings, the Big Show is top with +11, Hulk Hogan on +5, New Jack on +5, Trick Williams on +5, Brock Lesnar, Finn Balor, Will Ospreay on +4, Muertes, CM Punk, Jushin Thunder Liger, Solo Sikoa, Ultimate Warrior, the Usos on a card, all on +3. We've seen some interesting ones this year. Backbreaker once again, and it is Hammerstone now just marching around with Obafemi in his arms and definitely in control of this match. I remember this is just the first of 2 big matches today. Our match later on this evening will be Gunther going one-on-one against Kenta Kobashi. And then tomorrow the championship matches begin. Jushin Thunder Liger defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Mustafa Ali. And Hollywood Hulk Hogan defending the North American Championship against Kurt Angle. So big matches coming for you tomorrow. It's mad to think, isn't it, that both Hulk Hogan and Kurt Angle have both worked TNA. I'm just thinking that. I never thought of that when the match was created, but now I think about it, it's mad. Obafemi here using his strength. Throwing Hammerstone across the ring. There's the pin, only a 2 count. Hammerstone there with a chop around the side of the head. And Obafemi showing his strength once again just by launching Hammerstone up into the sky. Look at the big splash. And Obafemi now in full control. Hammerstone now taking some control, has the leg hooked and just drops the knee right into the side of the thigh. Very painful maneuver. Big double axe handle into the spine. Obafemi once again just launching Hammerstone into the air, drops him, and there's the pin. Only a 2 count. Obafemi stalking as Hammerstone gets back up to his feet. What were these weird sneeze guards around the outside? Is that to do with COVID when that was a thing? I don't know. It's just weird. You've got the barrier, then you've got this weird like sneeze guard. Pin once again by Hammerstone. This could be enough. It is indeed. Alexander Hammerstone gets the victory while I'm talking about sneeze guards. That is his first win of the year and his first appearance of the year as well, which moves him up to a +6 in the rankings. Obafemi, on the other hand, had a fantastic showing, and I do look forward to seeing more of him in the future, but that does move him down to a -1 in the rankings. And there we go, massive win for Alexander Hammerstone, who will be a bit annoyed that he wasn't involved in the North American Championship qualifier. But with more wins like that on +6 in the rankings, I'm sure he'll get himself an opportunity in the future not too far away. Well, there we go. He is basically just doing the whole Hogan stick, isn't he? Why not? It works for him. Why not? So, yeah, later on today we have another match for you coming up. That will be Gunther going 1-on-1 against Kenta Kobashi. If I remember correctly, he recently said in an interview he would love to have faced Kenta Kobashi. So this is going to be his opportunity, even if it is just fake on a computer game. It's still going to be fun to see exactly what could have happened between those two if they ever battled. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Good night. God bless. I'll be the same. I shall see you all very, very soon for Gunther versus Kenta. Bye-bye.